Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Amy with Body and Balance Chiropractic. This is Coach Shu from CrossFit Ice House. Don't mind our poor lighting today. Apparently the fluorescents in the office are not doing us any.
This is how we look.
This is how we look in this lighting. So today we're going to kind of continue on with our last video for now on carbs. Anyways, and so we were trying to figure out what to talk about today, and then we realized that y'all probably all ate edible arrangements this week.
Yeah, everybody gets their edible arrangements or their chocolate-covered strawberries or whatever.
Right.
From Valentine's Day.
I know I did. My mom sent me some in the mail. I got a mystery package in my doorstep. I was like, what did I?
It was actually an edible arrangement?
Well, it was like strawberry, like chocolate-covered strawberries, and then she sent the kids some like Avery, some chocolate-covered like brownie. Just what I need on a diet. So
yeah, chocolate on chocolate.
Chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. But
sounds good though.
It showed up at the door and I was like, did I order something on Amazon and forget? And then I opened it and Mom sent a sweet treat. But so we were on the topic of edible arrangements, and one of the things that Courtney and I started to talk about and realize is we feel like when people hear low carb eating, the jump to conclusions, Matt, is just to...
Oh, we must not be eating any bread.
Just
that
no
sucks.
bread.
You can't eat bread.
No bread, no pasta. And then that's really, I feel like, the only thing. Like, when people hear the word carb, they associate that with bread and pasta.
Right, which, I mean, they're not wrong. Pasta, breads.
Totally carbs.
Like, they are carbs.
Super carby, yep.
But that kind of led us to something that's very commonly overlooked when we're talking about carbs, and like if you are trying to figure out how many carbs you should be eating, and fruit. Like a lot of us eat fruit and meat. All I eat are meat, fruits, and vegetables, but they're eating quite a few servings of fruit a day. Where realistically, like
fruit is like a sparingly. This is another one I don't agree with on like the my plate or my pyramid or whatever. Like
the food pyramid.
I think berries are cool. Berries are a better lower glycemic index one, but
yeah,
like,
it's just like we had talked about the GI, the glycemic index of food. There's one of those in fruit. So berries are usually, if you're going to eat fruit, berries are a great way to go.
Yep.
Some of the melons are higher GI. There's not as much you get out of those. They get antioxidants that you get in a berry.
Grapes are real high glycemic.
That's why they're so sweet.
Index. Apples, bananas are all really, really quick burning carbs. So again, with the concept of a carb, it's not to say you can't eat them. If you're going to eat them, the best time to eat them is
right after a workout.
So don't wake up in the morning when you haven't eten for 12 hours and opt
for fruit.
Get
that big spike and then come crashing down and be hangry before your coffee even hit.
Correct.
So again, fruit isn't bad. It's just people forget that it is a carb. And it does add up quickly if you're eating fruit with every single meal. So fruit's fine, but like maybe keep it to 1, maybe 2 servings a day. Just be cognizant of that. Yeah, it's really all we wanted to address today.
And vegetables too.
We did talk about vegetables.
Don't forget about vegetables.
Yeah,
other hidden carb.
Vegetables are carbs, but because they are low, they're very low carb, but they're still carbs.
Some of them are going to be quicker burning though, like sugar snap peas. The giveaway is the word sugar in it. Right. Sugar snap peas, carrots are going to be quicker.
Like a higher carb on the veggie range.
Higher carb on the veggie range.
On the veggie scale. And I mean, sweet potatoes are veggies, but like they're carbs as well. So whereas, broccoli, you can eat so much broccoli and not get a whole lot of carbs, but they're all in the veggie bucket, but we should be eating things that are green and leafy, not just saying, I ate my vegetables, I had a sweet potato, I eat my fruits. So you're eating as much fruit as you are vegetables, but they're all just carbs.
Yeah, and I also hold there's one thing I don't know. I always say like a potato is not a vegetable, a potato is a starch. Yeah. So like a regular run of the mill potato, I don't count that as the that's
vegetable. True. Like I think they're technically in there, but I have run into a lot of people who are like, I love sweet potatoes. I'm like, cool. What other vegetables do you eat? And they're like,
I'm not even talking about like soup. I'm talking about like potatoes.
Oh yeah,
like a Yukon Gold potato. If you can make vodka or alcohol out of it, it is a grain.
It is, yeah.
It's a grain or a starch.
Yeah, this is like I know a lot of people with paleo. This kind of, if you're doing a paleo diet, some people believe paleo means you can't have the white potatoes. Some people recently have been kind of adding it back in, but it's going to be like in low amounts. Like you shouldn't be eating much of it. You should definitely not be eating it in like chip form from the bag.
Yeah. If I throw a candy bar into the woods and hunt it and gather it, is it paleo?
Did it even fall?
Is it paleo? I don't know.
I would go hunting where you hunt if you found that.
If you find chocolate bars, we can go hunting together.
I think maybe I'd pick up hunting. Maybe is that what you guys are doing in the woods? Hunting Snickers bars? It's like, have you heard of hunting mushrooms?
Like truffle mushrooms?
Like morels?
No.
It's not, I mean, you go look for them, but they call it like mushroom hunting. So he's like picture like little mushrooms being like,
don't shoot!
But I digress.
And on this week's Tangent Foodie Friday, really we just want to talk about carbs one last time and hit kind of the one finer point, the edible arrangements discussion.
Just because it's all fruit, it is carbs. So just because you think
too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Moderation.
Everything in moderation. Yeah, so still eat fruit. It's great for you. If you're going to eat fruit, opt for the berries. Yep. They're the best on that range.
After workouts, not first
if you're going to do an apple or a banana, throw it in after a workout. Try to get some of those quick burning carbs back in. But again, just because it does count as a carb. So if you think you're low carb or you're eating a ton of fruit, you're not low carb.
You're doing it wrong.
So that's just one thing we see a lot. So I wanted to talk about it a little bit.
So our next series that we're going to move on to starting next week is going to be the realm of fats. So we'll probably spend like 5 or 6 different Fridays breaking down different kinds of fats, fat on a food label, kind of similar to what we did here. Mm-hmm. So we will see you then. Yeah. Happy belated Valentine's Day.